Hello, hello, hello. How's everybody doing? How is everybody doing today? We do have a lot of fun planned for you today. It is going to be a great trivia night. We do have some special questions that were written today. And one of those special people you'll see in round 2 is Third Degree Entertainment. I'm going to make sure to link Third Degree Entertainment in the bottom of the chat today. Please make sure you're giving Third Degree Entertainment a follow. This is Corey. Corey is excellent at what he does. And by excellent, I mean his questions are very, very good. His questions tend to be on the tougher side, in my opinion, which if you like challenging trivia, you're going to really enjoy Third Degree. But before we do anything else, before we get started today, Sara in chat just celebrated her 40th birthday. And Sara, unfortunately, had big plans for a big birthday celebration, and it was completely by COVID-19. So, everybody drink for Sara today. It'll be worth it. Drink up. Sara's awesome. Sara does fantastic work in regards to animal rights. So if you're ever looking for a charity that really supports animal rights, make sure you look up Sara. She's in here a lot. She's part of our family here. Sara is the one who always proofreads along with Rachel Schumann. Proofreads my game. So if there are errors today in the grammar and stuff, it's because no one has proofread it besides me. And that's on me. So one of the birthday gifts for Sara was that she didn't have to proofread and she got a chance to actually play for once. So as someone who helps me out a lot, I'm really appreciative. Also, the BrokenBuzzer team has grown. We have a couple of question writers and one person who's going to be writing questions with us every month is going to be James Key, the trivia nerd. And he has joined the team. He's very excited to be part of the team. And honestly, he has 5 questions today. And honestly, he's a great question writer also. You're all just really great question writers, and I'm glad to have you as part of my team as well. So this is all happy, happy, happy stuff. And Cardinal Rachel Liu is in here also. That is Rachel Schumann. She's my other proofreader. And because Zoe was so Zoe today, I didn't even get a chance to get it to her today. So yeah, all of my proofreaders did not proofread this game. So they are the ones who are not to be blamed. Today it's on me. So that's me. That's going to be my issue today. Don't cheat. Have fun. We're going to have a great time here. These questions are fun. They are challenging, but they're always going to be a good time. So if you're ready, I'm ready. Let's go through these questions. 10 questions. Each one is worth 1 point in round 1. Here is question number 1. Category is pucker up. Shav, or green borscht, is made with the leaves of what sour herb? Many cultures add sour cream to the soup to help balance out the sour taste. Ironic, no? Question number 2. Category is international situation. In 1994, Michael P. Fay was thrust into the national and international political universe when he committed and pled guilty to a crime in what country? Question number 3. Category is puppetry. In Mr. Rogers' Neighborhood of Make-Believe, 3 characters of the royal court have days of the week in their name. While most remember King Friday and Prince Tuesday, What is the name of the Queen of Make-Believe, named after Fred Rogers' wife? 2 words are required after the word queen, so you're looking for 3 total words for this answer. Question number 4. 6,911 backers raised $55,000 on a Kickstarter campaign that was only looking for $10. What food item did Zach Brown want to make, ultimately leading to a viral sensation, a ton of charitable giving, and a huge party in Columbus, Ohio? Question number 5, categories quotables. Coming in at 19 on AFI's 100 Years 100 Quotes list of the 100 greatest movie quotes of all time, what character... LK, stop it. What character portrayed by Peter Finch wanted you to get out of your chair, open your window, and yell out, "I'm mad as hell and I'm not gonna take this anymore"? So if you hated my questions, you think they're too easy, you think they're too hard, you think they just stink, the next 5 questions are written by Mr. James Key. So if you like them, make sure you find out more about the Trivia Nerd. He's fantastic. Here is question number 6. The category is more puppetry if you didn't have enough. Which of Jim Henson's Muppet characters was the first to have a recurring spot on network television as a sidekick for Jimmy Dean on The Jimmy Dean Show? A year prior, this Muppet appeared in commercials alongside Baskerville the Hound. Question number 7. The category is Oops. In 2014, singer Lily Allen was offered a deal to perform live in what virtual world? She refused due to a disagreement about the payment, and later described herself as an idiot for doing so. She would have been paid 200,000 Bitcoin. Today, that would be worth 1.767 billion US dollars. I always love finding and reading about these oops situations. They make me laugh. Question number 8. The name's the same. It's a brand of anise-flavored chewing gum, a type of baton used in law enforcement, and the musician-comedian with last name first and first name last. Now, question number 9, which is about to come up, is a bit of a puzzle question. If you have a pen and paper by you, I recommend you write some of this down in case it doesn't click for you right away. You definitely might want to spend some extra moments on question number 9. So I'll give you another. My karaoke machine is broken. It only shows the first letter of each word in the lyrics. Can you tell me what song this is based on the chorus? An additional hint. It was the 1999 Billboard Hot 100 Song of the Year. I love this question. This is what I call a James special. James creates some of the coolest puzzle-y type questions. And question number 10, bigger and better. What ubiquitous office supply is called, you see, he messed this one up, is called le trombone in French. This object, a red one to be exact, was eventually involved in a series of trades that netted blogger Kyle McDonald a 2-story farmhouse in Saskatchewan.
FarmCon.
This is our official FarmCon of the day. And that is the end of round 1. Okay, we are back. We are back. Hopefully you had some fun. Hopefully you got yourself a drink. Went to the bathroom. Did what you had to do. And we're back for round 2. But before we get to round 2, we have some things to take care of. As you're all talking very, very much about Animal Crossing over there, I will give you some answers. So, question 1. Chav or green borscht is made with the leaves of what sour herb? That's sorrel or sorrel, or however you want to pronounce that word. It is sorrel. In 1994... Michael P. Fay was thrust into the national and international political universe when he committed and pled guilty to vandalizing things in Singapore. He was the one who was caned. In Mr. Rogers' Neighborhood of Make-Believe, 3 characters of the royal court have days of the week in their name. Most remember King Friday and Prince Tuesday, but not a lot of people remember Queen Sara Saturday. Queen Sara Saturday is the correct answer. Question number 4. 6,911 backers on $55,000 on a Kickstarter campaign. Who's only looking for $10 to make potato salad. To make potato salad. Coming in at 19 on AFI's 100 Years, 100 Quotes list of the 100 greatest movies of all time, Howard Beale says, I'm mad as hell and I'm not going to take it anymore. Howard Beale. Which of Jim Henson's Muppet characters was the first to have a recurring spot on network television? That's Rolf the dog. In 2014, singer Lily Allen was offered 200,000 Bitcoin to do a concert for Second Life. Question number 8. The name's the same. A brand of anise-flavored chewing gum, a type of baton used in law enforcement, and a musician-comedian with last name first, first name last. That's Blackjack. Blackjack. My karaoke machine is broken, but if you believe in life after love, I can feel something inside me say, I really don't think you're strong enough. No. That's Believe by Cher. And what ubiquitous office supply is called Le Trombone? That is absolutely a paper clip. And some dude, and I watched the, and I didn't know this story, so I actually watched the TED Talk about it. About a guy who kept on trading up, starting with a red paper clip and ultimately ending with a 2-story house in Saskatchewan. Ridiculousness. Those karaoke puzzles will probably become more of a mainstay. I'm gonna tell Mr. Key how wonderful that was. Let's move on to round 2. 10 questions, 2 points each. One final question worth 5 points. And our special guest in this round, you will see, is Third Degree Entertainment. But before you have 5 of my crap questions first. So, let's start. Category is, what the hell is that? In addition to a guitar-playing Buddha, what apparel company has the following logo? Question number 2 in round 2. This is your anagram question. Although some people would rather wring coconuts than listen to this band, hearing that the etymology of the band is from a British nursery rhyme entitled One for Sorrow would keep most curious people hanging around. Here is question number 3. Originally hosted by Chris Hardwick and Jenny McCarthy, what MTV dating show that debuted in 1995 is officially being rebooted on Quibi in 2020, hosted by Keke Palmer? Question number 4, famous places. In singing about the socio-political changes post-Cold War, the Scorpions reference what place in Russia in the song Winds of Change, named after a 5-time nominee of the Nobel Prize in Literature? Question number 5. Margaretha MacLeod was executed by French firing squad in 1917. What was the better-known stage name of this famous Dutch exotic dancer? Questions 6 through 10, as I told you before, are written by Third Degree Entertainment. Corey writes a game. I gotta tell you, a good one. Really like some of these questions. You're gonna enjoy them. Question number 6. Ooh, that's special. Referred to as the highest court in the land, found on the 5th floor of the U.S. Supreme Court building. This court is reserved for what reason? And I edited this question completely awkwardly because I was trying to cut out a certain part of it. So, forgive me, this is my fault, not his fault, for the awkwardness of the end of this question. Why is this court reserved? What is it reserved for? Question number 7. I'm not going to do a good job here. Temujin Borjin was a 13th century tactician that is credited with improving and increasing communications throughout Asia that has been portrayed in film by many actors, including John Wayne. Which country did Borjin lead? That's not supposed to be same name. That's supposed to be names I can't pronounce. The category name is not same name. Like I said, I had a crying daughter today. I did not get a chance to finish this up the way I wanted to. That's on me, everybody. I'm sorry. Question 8. Again, I didn't change the categories for any of these. When a family values group deemed this show to be too offensive, they started a massive campaign trying to get it off the air. It had the opposite effect, bringing in millions of viewers and helping launch the then-fledgling Fox network. What show, debuting in 1987 and running for 11 seasons, are we discussing? Question number 9. I did change this category, though. Whatever. Ben & Jerry's founder, Ben, is affected by anosmia, which is cited as the reason for the large chunks found in their ice cream. What does anosmia affect? And finally, question 10. At a summit in 2017, the International Olympic Committee discussed the popularity of what activity indicating that it could be considered for future Olympic events. Notable figures including Mark Rain, Mike Morhaime, TLO, Jake, and Gejuri have collaborated with the IOC to bring this to fruition, and the IOC supported exhibition matches of this activity before the 2018 Winter Olympics. So that's your 10 questions, but you are not done. Since we all love math, it is time for the final question. It is worth 5 points. Take the number of sides in a heptadecagon and multiply it by the angle measurement in degrees between 0 and 180 in which tangent is undefined. Take that number and add the number of zeros that follow the 1 in a Google. What is your total? I'm muted. I always do that. It's crazy. Thank you all for all that you're doing. I appreciate all of you. So, in addition to a guitar-playing Buddha, True Religion has that logo. Although some people would rather ring coconuts than listen to Counting Crows. One for sorrow is Counting Crows. Originally hosted by Chris Hardwick and Jenny McCarthy, what MTV dating show debuted in 1995, that is singled out. The typo. In addition, in singing about socio-political changes during the Cold War, the Scorpions reference what place in Russia? It is Gorky Park. Margaretha McLeod is also known as Mata Hari. Referred to as the highest court in the land, found on the 5th floor of the U.S. Supreme Court building. This court is reserved for what reason? It is basketball. It is a basketball court. Question number 7. Temujin Boryagin led the country of Mongolia. When a family values group deemed the show to be too offensive, they started a massive campaign to try to get it off the air and had the opposite effect. That was Married with Children. Ben & Jerry's founder for anosmia, that is the loss of smell. Now, the loss of smell, as there's, things in New York City happening right outside. When you lose smell, your ability to taste gets, suffers drastically. But this is the loss of smell. Question 10. At a summit in 2017, the International Olympic Committee discussed the popularity of esports. I accepted Overwatch. I accepted video games. I accepted all of that because it shows that you understood what was going on. Competitive gaming, anything like that was acceptable as a correct answer. So, yes, you got credit for that as long as you were in the realm of acceptable answers. And for the final, take the number of sides in a heptadecagon. Oh, Hype Train, level 2. Thank you, everybody. And multiply it by the angle measurement in degrees between 0 and 180 in which tangent is undefined. Well, heptadecagon is 17 sides. And the number of degrees in which tangent is undefined is 90. So we have 17 times 90, which gave us 1530. And we take the number and add the number of zeros that follow 1 in a Google. There are 100 zeros after the 1. So 1530 plus 100 is 1630. So, favorite date night. I love you. I love you all. Thank you for being here. If you had the opportunity to subscribe or to do, I didn't see, thank you. I do my best. It's hard when you're juggling a Zoe. And so, while that was all going on, I was writing questions and trying to get things together. And I hope you continue to support me, support the channel. Come here next week for Friday Night Trivia. It is definitely going to be a lot of fun. The channel is live, so we're gonna raid over there now. Thank you all for being here, hearts in chat. And we're gonna be playing soon. Thank you all for being here.